Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. I hope you're in view, or I hope I'm in view. Oh man, it's it's only in the low 80s, but man, the humidity is unbelievable. This poor little window AC can barely keep up. Welcome to my living room, I guess. I don't know. I've seldom seen it this way myself. The kids have been working overtime. I have here a baked potato with butter and cheese. Oh yeah. And then over here, I made this up the other day. I had to clean out some of the freezer, and I had flat iron steak and fajita mix from an earlier food haul. So that's basically what that is. I put it in a crock pot and just let it over there out of the way. Just let it cook down until the meat just like fall apart tender. It's literally fall apart tender. Put it in with the peppers and onions, some tangy Catalina, a few other little spices, cumin and ginger and garlic. Not sure this is the most comfortable place for me to eat. Maybe because I'm just not used to it. I was intending to cook on one of my little candle stoves or alcohol stoves today, and I went out and started messing with them, and glad I did, because you can't. Well, I mean, you can. It took the one candle stove nearly a half an hour to get a cup of water to hot enough to drink coffee temperature. And not boiling. It never did boil. It got to like a little bubble stage, and the little bubbles kept rising, but it never made it to a hard bubble. So at least the way I had them, the way I was using them. And I tried several different stands, raise the height up and down. It wasn't working. So back to the drawing board on those. I'll have to go in and add something in the description on those videos that I made. But hey, it is what it is, right? You don't know until you try. This baked potato, I started it out in the toaster oven. A little bacon grease and salt. And then I'm hungry, so took it out and popped it in the microwave for about 3 minutes, and that made the skin a little soft again. So I popped it back in the toaster oven at full, all the way up, and turned it on broil. Got the skin nice and crunchy. one of the kids took the Ole Miss down to Orlando. I think just for the night. I don't think she can stay down there a whole lot longer than that. This cancer's kicking her butt. Literally, it's kicking mine too. Half the time I think I'm losing them during mine. I mean, the other night I went to take a shower and I kept pushing the lever down on the spigot in the tub, thinking my shower was broken. I was like, come on. Turn, push it down, push it down. You gotta pull it up. I've only been doing it for 60 years. What the heck? So, I think it's just I have a lot going on. But I lose little things all the time. I guess that's not unusual, but when you start losing, you know, you start doing stupid things like that. Makes you really wonder about yourself sometimes. This is good. I used some of the same meat concoction yesterday, shredded a potato, and then put it in my waffle maker. I made a hash brown waffle. Covered it with cheese. Put this on it. Put this meat stuff on it. I like potatoes. I don't like whipped mashed potatoes. I think it's a consistency thing. Take boiled potatoes and just mash them down like that with your fork. You know, mix in your butter and gravy. I like them like that. You go and mix them up, whip them all super fine with cream and butter, and I mean, I can make some creamy whipped potatoes. Everybody loves them, except for me. I don't like the consistency. And people complain about, oh, my potatoes are lumpy. Don't make whipped potatoes. That's why I don't really use, I don't use a whole lot of the potato flakes or dried potatoes. I don't like the consistency of them as potatoes. Now I use them to make, to add into like salmon cakes or something like that, to make a cake go a little longer, a little further, or to help pull up some of the oils and juices in a chili or something. Help thicken it up just a little bit. I like them for that. I mean, I could use cornstarch slurry or something, but I like using potato flakes. Well, then that last bite. And this season, hurricane season, it's been unreal. Now we got another hurricane knocking on the door of the Gulf Coast. Neat. You bump my camera, dog, and I'm gonna bump you. Go lay down. I mean, that's just what they need over there. You know, I mean, they're still haven't recovered from Harvey and all that. The pumps in New Orleans, half the pumps are still not operating. You know, and they're expecting another 4 to 5 feet of water coming in. It's unreal. FEMA and the other disaster places are stretched, you know, super thin. I know I mention it every video. My nephew's got a GoFundMe for disaster relief truck that he's running with supplies out of Virginia. But sure, if you look, there's places around you that are doing the same thing. There's places here in Jacksonville you can take supplies to and donate. And they're going to different places. They're going to, you know, South Florida and out to Texas and down to Puerto Rico and it's just something we have to. We can't forget about them. There's people down there that don't have electric and air. Don't have a way to cook their dinner. Oh, excuse me. If they have the food to cook. Back to those stoves that I was using. They would probably work in a pinch. The alcohol stove, the mini alcohol, the small one, that works. That'll bring water to a boil about 12 minutes or so. But that's using my fondue pot stand and the fondue pot. It brings that water to a boil. I have a stainless steel tumbler. It wasn't working so well on the stands that I made out of soup cans or bean cans. They weren't working that well. I have to work on it, see what I can come up with. You know, well, excuse me, I have the one means, so I can always do charcoal in a pan, but half the fun is trying new things, I think. Being ready. Things that you thought would work that don't. Better to find out now than when you actually need it, right? That's the way I'm thinking anyway. So, let me know what you think, people. Give me a thumbs down or a thumbs up. Leave a comment wherever it happens to be that y'all make your comments. Jeremy Randall, your social media. I looked earlier today. I was at 333. 333. That's a cool number. Hey to you new folks. I hope you're popping in again. I don't know what you're popping in for, whether it's the muckbanging videos like this or the crafting videos or the little prepper videos or whatever, but I can guarantee that I don't know what I'm going to do next, so, you know, no way y'all couldn't know what I'm going to do next. You can look back through my other videos to see, you know, I'm as eclectic as share the GoFundMe link that I have below if you would. If not, just look around in your in your own area, see if there's anything you can do to help. You never know what's going to happen tomorrow. You never know what's going to happen in the next 10 minutes. So, if your loved ones are nearby, tell them you love them, give them a hug and a kiss. If they're not, give them a call, let them know you're thinking about them. And, till I see y'all again, folks. Sláinte. Bye-bye. Ooh.